is the big story today in the land of enchantment. U.S. Senator for New Mexico Tom Udall announced today he will not seek re-election next year. Our Megan Abundis has been gathering reaction and analysis all day. Joins us live now in studio. Megan.
Udall says his fight in government isn't over yet. He'll find new ways to serve the state just like the family has for nearly a century. Udall's announcement makes him the first Democratic senator to retire this cycle. We spoke with our KOB political analyst on what could be next for his Senate seat.
The worst thing anyone in public office can do is believe the office belongs to them rather than to the people they represent. That's why I'm announcing today that I won't be seeking re-election.
Before being elected to the U.S. Senate in 2008, Udall served in the U.S. House and was our state's Attorney General. Marge Elliston with the state's Democratic Party called Udall a tireless champion. He's a trailblazer on environmental protection, fights to improve rural health care access, defends tribal sovereignty, and puts his fellow New Mexicans first.
That's why when I go back to Washington tomorrow, I'm going right back to work to fight the urgent threat of climate change, dramatically expand clean energy, and to protect our public lands and forests.
Steve Pierce with the Republican Party of New Mexico congratulated Senator Udall, calling him a worthy opponent and friend. He said, given the Democrats' progressive trend, they will likely nominate someone who is far too liberal. I can unequivocally state that our candidate will provide a clear contrast with anyone whom the Democrats recruit to run. But can the GOP flip the seat? Democrats have had the advantage for some time.
Well, New Mexico is pretty blue. I mean, it's violet. It's not a deep blue.
The last Republican to hold a U.S. Senate seat for New Mexico was Pete Domenici.
We're moving into presidential politics as opposed to midterm politics, and that's going to change the whole discussion. Certainly, I would say the Democrats had the advantage going into the race, but the Republicans are not, are not off the competitive edge in the state. Not yet.
Political analysts have already named a few GOP possibilities, including Steve Pierce, former Governor Susana Martinez, former Duke City Mayor Richard Berry, and business owner Mick Rich. On the other side, Secretary of State Maggie Toulouse-Oliver, Attorney General Hector Balderas, and freshman Representative Deborah Haaland have also been named as possible replacements. The New York Times even suggested Albuquerque Mayor Tim Keller.
Thank you, God bless you, and God bless New Mexico.
Time will tell who will run and take control of Udall's seat in November. Republicans currently have a 53-47 advantage in the Senate. Back to you.
Megan, thank you. We're also hearing from some of our state's leaders and congressional delegation. Senator Martin Heinrich wrote, "Everyone who knows Tom Udall knows that he will never stop fighting for what he believes in. I look forward to continuing the fight with him to advance policies that will move our nation forward." Congresswoman Deb Haaland said the impact of his work will be felt across the country for generations to come. And in a statement, Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham said, "Personally, the senator has been a mentor to me, and for many, many years has been a cherished friend. I wish Tom and Jill every happiness in the world as they move from one chapter to the next."